The stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game one of the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's a big power threat, Thorne. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
He was all over that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That's in there. 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Smoked into left field, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
That is good. The 16.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Drew Waters stands in. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Righty delivers. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air out to center. Straw getting an angle on it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Royals 2, Guardians coming up. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the power speed combo. Thorne.
Number 34.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's fouled away. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offense. Left field, way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you...
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. Greinke back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Thorne takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The batter, the third baseman, Houseman.
Thorne now at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Bounce to the left side. Rosario. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Go ahead run on base. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Drive it like you can. Here we go.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The 1-2. Got him. Third out. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. One down. Thorne steps in for the Royals. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt. Well, baseball can be cruel, can it?
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 out. Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.